Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I proudly present to you the tag team commentators of the world, Blood Tears Buffy, Blood Tears Glory, the new age commentators. And if you're not down with that, I've got two words for you. Don't watch. Ho ho! Folks, Blood Tears Buffy is not here today. She is on assignment, and I know everybody's going to miss her. Okay, welcome to another episode of the Turnbuckle Report here on my YouTube channel. Create, entertain, support, repeat. I will attempt to create the best content available in order to entertain you. You support me, I'll support you, and we're going to repeat and do it all over again. Folks, the road to WrestleMania is on its way. We're 3 days removed from the Royal Rumble, and it's been chaos on Monday Night Raw and Smakdown Live. And we're going to get right into it. Okay, we got Monday Night Raw, okay? Sami Zayn versus Chris Jericho. It was a really, really good match. I actually liked this match a lot. Sami Zayn, though, he got the win over Jericho. It was not for the title, which I was kind of disappointed about. But look for these two to get in it again, and hopefully down the road at the next pay-per-view, maybe at the Elimination Chamber, they will fight for the belt for real this time and everything. It was a heck of a match. Okay, now we have Seth Rollins and Stephanie McMahon confronting each other inside the ring, folks. Basically, and it got kind of personal, folks. Basically, Seth Rollins was in Stephanie McMahon's face and says, you know, I want Triple H. Calling Triple H out. Call him a coward and everything. And he told Stephanie, what are you going to do? What are you going to do one day when I knock on the door and your children answer the door? Stephanie McMahon got PO'd, folks. She got PO'd. Originally, Stephanie said that Triple H was not in the building, wasn't going to be there at Raw. Then turned it around and said she lied and said Triple H is on his way to confront Seth Rollins. So that was pretty interesting. Now, what I enjoyed, one of my favorite highlights of Monday Night Raw, I'm getting a little confused there, Braun Strowman versus KO Kevin Owens. Now, what was really funny, folks, you know how usually KO and Chris Jericho, you know, they have that bromance and everything. Chris Jericho always interferes in KO's matches, vice versa. Braun Strowman just went over to the announcer's table and took Chris Jericho out. Just took him out. That way, he made sure he wasn't going to interfere. Okay? The match was really good. Kevin Owens held his own. Whether you hate him, love him, boom. But unfortunately, folks, Roman Reigns comes in, spears both of them, okay? And Braun Strowman actually gets the win by DQ because of Roman Reigns. This feud is going to take off. It's probably going to head into WrestleMania. Maybe it's going to be Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman. We don't know. And we're just going to, we have to wait to see. Folks. Okay, here's another segment of Raw. And you know what? I just went to the restroom on this one here. Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar. Now, I do enjoy Brock Lesnar. He's a beast, okay? Paul Heyman, the best manager out there today, okay? I'm getting kind of sick of the Goldberg and Brock Lesnar thing. I mean, but basically the WWE is basically making Brock Lesnar just look like a mid-card person. I don't know why they're doing this. They're hyping up Goldberg and everything. Hey, Goldberg can hold his own, don't get me wrong and everything. But I don't think the fans, you know, they don't want to see another Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar, which is going to happen at WrestleMania, only if Goldberg next week comes in and accepts. We all know he's going to accept. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? But that storyline is, I'm done with that storyline. Okay. Triple H at the end comes in his black suit, looking just as cerebral as he can. Calls out Seth Rollins, okay? He looked like he was going to take Seth Rollins out. They were going to brawl. Boom! Samoa Joe, formerly from the NXT, now on the main roster of Monday Night Raw, takes Seth Rollins out. He took him to school, okay? But unfortunately, folks, Seth Rollins has suffered a knee injury. The same knee injury that he kept him out for 8 months, okay? Now, I don't know how legitimate that is. I was reading this online, WrestleZone.com, TheBleacherReport.com. So we don't know how legitimate this is. If he is injured and that's the same knee, you know, that might put a damper on the storylines for WrestleMania. All we can do is wait and see. Okay, let's go in this head to Smackdown Live, where the opening segment, John Cena, the 16-time World Heavyweight Champion. Hate him, love him, it doesn't matter. He is the man to beat, okay? He's probably one of the hardest working performers out there in the entertainment world, okay? Nobody can take that away from him. But then the Wyatt family comes in. Well, if you want to call it the Wyatt family, they're all broken up now. You have Bray Wyatt and you have the Viper, Randy Orton, which I don't even know why he's in the Wyatt family. Basically, they go to the ring. They're surrounding John Cena. John Cena, you know, he's gonna, you know, holding his belt. And lights go out, lights come back on. Boom! Who comes in and stands by John Cena is none other than Luke Harper. Luke Harper, who has been banned by Bray Wyatt. Dysfunctional family. Then later that night, boom, Luke Harper, John Cena versus Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. That match ended with Randy Orton doing the RKO out of nowhere on John Cena. Pins the champion. Pins the 16-time World Heavyweight Champion for the win. So that's going to be exciting. We know that that match is probably going to take place either between maybe at the next pay-per-view, I forget what it was, or WrestleMania. So, you know, look forward to that. I know I will. Okay, then we have AJ Styles versus Dean Ambrose, the Psycho one. Okay, and basically that was for a non-title against Ambrose's title. Okay, AJ Styles got the win over Dean Ambrose. Non-title. Once again, I was disappointed. You know, there should always be, if you're the champion, you should always defend your championship. It should be a no-brainer. Okay, so look forward these two to start this feud between now and WrestleMania, and I look forward to that. AJ Styles, he's not crying over spilt milk. He's not the champ. He's regrouping. He's going to do it again. I believe he'll be the WWE Smackdown Live champion, whatever you want to call it, champion, the blue belt, here in the near future. And last but not least, interference into that. Miz was at commentary. Baron Corbin, the lone wolf, comes in, takes everybody out. I like this kid. I think he had a rocky start when he got called up to the main roster. His mic skills need work. His in-ring ability is improved a lot. And actually looking forward to see what he can bring to the table in the main events of these upcoming shows and pay-per-views. So that's it, folks. Just a quick review. Sorry Buffy couldn't be here. She sends her regards. I upload every Wednesday recapping the Turnbuckle Report. No, recapping Monday Night Raw and recapping Smackdown Live. As always, folks, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and we will we'll get this going and see what we can do. Also, I will be live streaming the NXT on the WWE Network every Wednesday. I'll be live streaming all the pay-per-views, audio, of course. That way, video, you know, I'll get copyright, and boom. All right, folks, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next week.